The corona pandemic has been raging for the last 1.5 years now. Things seem hopeless, but we know so much more about the virus now, so much more about what happens and what are the implications to the human body from the infection. And that is where we have hope. We also have a vaccine now. Several types are available, but the current surge has been large. And to save yourself from the devastating consequences of an infection, the understanding of the disease is very useful. The virus is recognized as a foreign body by the human immune system. How is this recognition happening? It is a special spike protein on the surface of the virus which is recognized by the antibodies. So it's like a unique ID for a particular person. However, there are some cells which have some proteins which are similar in appearance and structure to the virus spike protein. This structure is specifically seen in the blood vessels within your lungs. It is also seen in the intestine, that's why you have loose motion. It is also seen in the liver and in some of the kidneys. In the lungs, the body antibodies, which is supposed to only attack the foreign viruses, recognizes the similar ID on these cells and attacks them. Once it attacks them, those cells get damaged. When the cells are damaged, you have a situation here where the normal smoothness of your blood vessels interior, that is lost. The cells lining the wall of the blood vessels have become rough. Cells within the blood start sticking there, and it soon forms a clot and it clogs the passage of the blood vessel and no more blood can pass. So if this happens in the lungs, the normal exchange of oxygen that happens between the air and your blood in the alveoli of your lung, that is not going to happen. No blood flow, no oxygenation. No oxygenation, your saturation of oxygen in your blood keeps going down. Till a stage comes, you become breathless and you have problem in breathing, and depending on the severity of damage to the lungs, you have difficulty. So the pathology is not by the virus persisting in your lungs, no. It is because of body's reaction to the viruses. So what looks like pneumonia is not pneumonia, it is clotting of bloods within your blood vessels, because these blood vessels have been attacked by the antibodies, thinking that the cells there are the viruses, whereas actually they only have slight protein receptor which is similar to the surface protein of the virus. In some human beings, this damage is catastrophic. We still do not know why some people are more affected than the others. Probably there is genetic predilection, probably there are environmental factors, probably there is a combination, we still don't know. But the fact remains, some are worse affected than the others. Now if you allow this to continue, more and more of the blood vessels are clotted and you reach a stage when you need to have oxygen given externally. And the oxygen flow rate will go on increasing till you reach the level that is sufficient to maintain the brain from functioning. And that may be from 2 to 3 liters to 5, 10, 15, 60. And if at 60 liters you can still manage, then you need to go for what are known as BiPAPs and CPAPs and then ventilators. So this is a dangerous turn which you have to anticipate. Unless you anticipate this, you will not be able to control the disease. In 15 to 20%, you have the second phase caused not by the virus but by the autoantibodies attacking the body's cells. Recognize this in the early stage. So on the 5th, 6th day, if the patient has high fever, has bad cough and had breathlessness, think of the onset of a cytokine shower. And you have to prevent this at this stage, from the shower to become a storm, to prevent the cytokines from being released in large numbers. How do you do that? We have a mechanism, very old medicine. This is the steroid that we give either orally or parenterally, and that will prevent the cytokine shower becoming a big storm and causing the devastating consequences that we are seeing. But unfortunately, steroids alone doesn't stop the clotting of blood within the lung blood vessels. So, you have to combine it with an anticoagulant. So, two key medicines that we have to do at this stage are the anticoagulants combined with the steroids. But remember, steroids are not to be taken lightly. Anticoagulants are not to be taken lightly. So, do not do this on your own.